Hey guys, Donkey Things here with my first impressions of the Battlefield 1 Prologue mission. First of all, just look at this cinematic right here. The detail and everything is just amazing. This game looks gorgeous. I am playing on Xbox One, so I can only imagine what it looks like on PC. But either way, I am so excited to finally have my hands on the full game. I have been waiting so long for this game. I could not even think what DICE was going to do after Battlefield 4, and I just had unlimited thoughts of what on earth are they going to do? Are they going to do the Call of Duty route and go into the future, like way into the future? Or what are they going to do? I thought, like, there's no way that they're going to go backwards in time, because World War I shooters are hard to do. But it is looking like they have succeeded. I really think that they have a gem with this one here. But this is just such a huge step from Battlefield 4. Everything, like the graphics, the gameplay, just everything. So right now we're about to go into the what it says, the frontline combat, and it says I'm not expected to survive. Well, we'll see.
We're surrounded!
These graphics are just amazing. Like I said before, like doing a World War I shooter is hard enough, but I mean, this is just great. I've never seen a game that looks like this before. Frostbite 3 seems to be running efficiently. But while playing this mission, I just felt totally immersed, almost as if I was actually there. Of course, it's a video game, so I'm not actually there, nor would I ever wanted to have been actually there. Everything from the explosions, the gunplay, the melee combat, it really does make you feel like you are fighting in World War I, because it is just so brutal. Guys getting hit with shovels, getting charged by a bayonet, artillery, gas. Not to mention all the sweat and blood and grime you're just constantly surrounded by. One thing I did like about playing this was the slow motion effect when you get really low health. It makes it kind of interesting.
So many of us thinking this war would be our rite of passage, our great adventure. Let me tell you, it was no adventure.
But switching from soldier to soldier and showing when they were born and when they died was, I think, a really nice touch. Kind of puts it in this perspective how quickly you could be killed in war and how many people really lost their lives during the, quote, Great War. It was supposed to be the war to end all wars, but in reality it didn't end shit. It was just tens of millions of people died for absolutely no reason. And you know, 20-30 years later there was another war, and then another war, and then another war, and so on and so forth. Then we haven't really came that far as a civilization. I do have to say, DICE did do a great job replicating the weapons, the uniforms, and the vehicles from World War I. I know we haven't seen really any vehicles yet, but we're getting to the part, the tank part. I have not jumped into the multiplayer yet, but I do hope that the servers will hold up, since the full game is released. Usually when DICE releases a Battlefield game for a little bit, when it comes out, the servers are basically shit at launch, and
like the
sometimes even unplayable, and
overnight.
finding a match is just not going to happen. So that's why a lot of people don't really buy the game on release. But here we're getting into the tank, seeing all the soldiers coming back from the front lines, stumbling around.
Use the MG, sweep the ground.
This is just great. Like that flamethrower coming out of there. Oh, that flame. Guys dragging their friends and shit.
Eyes on the ground, son.
This part right here kind of reminded me of that old Toy Soldiers game for the Xbox 360, where you like, it's kind of like an aerial view of like a World War I battlefield. When you build turrets, and it's a pretty neat tower defense game. But you can also take control of these exact land ships. And basically you just drove around in this land ship and just blasted dozens of guys with the main gun, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. But so far, for a Battlefield game, the vehicle mechanics are working pretty good. And wow, that explosion just looked fantastic.
Go around. Clear shot on that blasted field gun, you take it.
Everything from the rag dolls, the explosions, like the destruction, just pure destruction. I could not imagine actually like being here in real life in the middle of all this shit. I just put that guy out of his misery. They literally have no clue. Like, they just walk past like, oh, what's this thing? I've never seen this before. Let me run past it. It's got a gigantic gun sticking out the side of it. I don't think it'll shoot me.
Stay focused, man.
Yeah, kind of hard not to stay focused when you got 1,000 dudes shooting at you and trying to blow you up and light you on fire.
We're gonna make it. Shit! Incoming!
This is a really nice
Scared of adventure?
really nice scene coming up here, so I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy just the beauty of this game. Okay guys, so there it is. That was the prologue mission for the Battlefield 1 campaign. All I can say is I am completely stoked for this game. I'm so glad that I finally got my hands on it.
Every once in a while,
I'm a big Battlefield guy, and I just love the series as a whole, everything that they've accomplished over the years, and just all the great content that they've put out for the gaming community. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm kind of new to this, so if you like this video, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, it would really help me out. And of course, if you're a hater and if you did not like the video, well, that's why the dislike button is there. So I'm going to let this cinematic play out, and I hope you guys have fun with this game, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.
And the lost to history. We are the knights of the sky, the ghosts in the desert, and the rats in the mud. These are our stories.